Λοιπόν, καλησπέρα από το Speakeasy μέσα από το ΆΚΑ. Έχουμε μαζί μας έναν παιχταρά, stud. I use this word more often than I should, but the ultimate stud. Έχουμε μαζί μας στο Overplay, powered by novibet, τον Κέντρικ Ναν. Okay, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Let's get straight into it.
No doubt.
I want to let you go as soon as possible, yeah? So, I followed your story because, I was actually in the States following you closely when you started your career in the NBA. From being undrafted, G League, to being an Eastern Conference champ, playing in the finals in the bubble, being all rookie NBA first team, now dominating the game in the Euro League, the second best league in the world. It seems to me like Kέντρικ Ναν only knows the hard way. So can you talk about how the journey and how this journey has molded you into the player and the person that you are today?
Yeah. I've always just tried to knock down that door. When you think it's closed, I always give it that second opportunity, that second, third push, and knock down the door, go through the back door, undrafted, having to play through the G League and things like that. So it's been a grind, but that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm a kid from the south side of Chicago, and nothing's been easy for me, so I embrace it. It's not like it's that I harp about it or, I pout about it, and it's the way I like it. It's more enjoyable that way.
Speaking of kicking down doors, since your arrival, Panαθηναϊκός is 17-7 in the Euro League. The team has ended a lot of negative streaks. So, beat Real Madrid in Spain after 11 years, beat Barcelona the other day after 10 straight losses in the Euro League, and you guys have the most away wins since the league changed the format. Do these accomplishments mean anything to you, or is the only goal win the Greek League, dethrone Olympiacos, and make to the Final Four and try to win the Euro?
I would take that. It does mean something. You know what I'm saying? Just the way that that I carry myself as a player, and the pride I take within my team, and just trying to make the team better. You know what I'm saying? We practice a lot here, and I'm the type of guy, even though I may play the most minutes and have the most usage on the court, I come to every practice ready to play. You know what I'm saying? And I demand my teammates to do the same, playing or not. So I just try to make everyone better, and we go out and we do it together as a team. And that my teammates should get a lot of credit too, because we went out there and did it together.
At the same time, leading by example. So that's the way you lead, right? Because
Sure.
we talk about different types of leadership, and that's the way you lead by example, correct?
For sure.
Excellent. All right, we spoke a couple times when you first got here. I know the adjustments to the lifestyle were tough. The small streets, compact cars and all that. How do you like Greece so far, man? I know you brought your family out here too.
Yeah.
What do you like out here? What do you not like?
The living is great. The life in Greece is good. You know what I'm saying? Sunny days, a lot of sunny days, a lot of beautiful weather, beautiful city, beautiful restaurants, nice people. So it's definitely I definitely feel the love here. I don't have too much to complain about Greece itself. You know what I'm saying? It's just me being a professional and having certain routines and things like that. It's the European level may not have met that level yet, where scheduling and routine for players liking, the demands of on the court time, treatment time, lifting time, just things like that outside of the game. I would like much more of, but I'm sure it comes sooner or later. The organization does a great job of listening to the players and taking heed of what they would like. So.
Are you talking about like potential 4 a.m. practice? Like you wanted the gym open to come in at 4 a.m. like
Sure.
type practices,
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. Not even practice, just accessible to the players. Like whenever you want it. You know what I'm saying? Having a key card, you know, things like that. No, it'd be like having a key card to come in the gym. Whenever. Having some rebounders there for you to work out whenever needed. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it's just structured a little bit different.
Sorry to interrupt you. Maybe we're not used to this level of talent and work ethic. Like, I'm interested to hear guys like Mike James, what they have to say about it. Does he have a key card? Does he get to go into the gym whatever time he wants?
True. I'm not saying that. I'm pretty sure they'll get it. They'll make it happen for me, but to make it as convenient for everyone.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That part.
That's really interesting what you said, and I'm sure that Panαθηναϊκός is doing whatever they can, and they'll do more to accommodate that. So now I'm going to go to a topic that Pana fans are going to hate me for. I know that you want to return to the NBA, right? I feel like you belong into the NBA. I spoke to a lot of NBA players, and they said that. That's not my opinion. Every stud that comes around here, we know that it might not be forever, whether it's Mike James, Shane Larkin, Kέντρικ Ναν, etc. In your mind right now, I know you're still focused, EuroLeague's up ahead, Greek League. What are the odds right now of you staying? Is it like a 50-50? How much do the fans, the organization, and everybody, tilted a little bit towards staying?
It's honestly hard to say. I'm being strictly honest. I mean, I initially came here with the goal in mind to go back. And having success here and everything has been great. And obviously, the love has been second to none. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard to say now, but I wouldn't mark it off my list. Like if I was to come back, I would be more than happy to. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't regret it at all.
Can you talk about your relationship with the owners? He was super pumped when he signed you. He was really excited, posting IG stories. How would you describe your relationship with DVG?
We met a couple times, but that was about it. You know what I'm saying? Just a few congratulations, a few messages from the middleman. But it's a great guy. Great guy.
All right, you were with the Heat. That's where, you made your name. And I know about Heat culture. Most hoop fans that follow the NBA know about Pat Riley and all that. Do you feel like there are any similarities between Miami Heat culture and Panathinaikos culture this year? I know Pat Riley's 1-on-1, but do you feel like there are any similarities?
I don't know. I couldn't say. It's two different levels. You know what I'm saying? It's two different levels where it's top to bottom. Everyone's on the same page, and it's just different. It's just two different levels. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot that goes into the Heat culture, top to bottom. And Panαθηναϊκός is a great club. You know what I'm saying? They have a ton of history as well. But it's just two different levels. Two different levels.
There's only one Pat Riley, right? All right, moving on. I know you're a killer, right? I see that Mamba mentality on the court. When you're out there, you're hitting big shots, big free throws, finishing through contact, and I don't see any facial. I don't see any flexing. I don't see any facial expression, just locked in, right? I admire that a lot personally, as far as, my personal preference. But I got to ask you about foes. So who has been the toughest guy for you to game plan and guard so far? I know Jay takes a lot of it upon him, but I know that you're a pretty good defender yourself too, as well. Who's the toughest guy that you've had to game plan and guard? And who would you say is the best defender that you've gone up against so far in the EuroLeague?
It's hard to say who is the toughest to guard because I've never left on an island. And then with this system, it's help everywhere. So I never really felt on my heels, you know what I'm saying, where someone's just attacked me all night or nothing like that. I've for sure hold my own. But the court is much smaller, so even if I do get beat, the help's right there. So I never really felt I had to game plan for a specific player here.
What?
And offensively, I think one of the toughest players to play against is someone like Tavares or Fall. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not too worried about a guard guarding me because we playing ball screens. So my teammate obviously is gonna free me, and then I got the big fella in the back where they're just sitting there waiting on me.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit harder to game plan for that, and not specifically like the person who's guarding me.
Good thing you got a good midi though, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
yeah.
I was talking about that before you signed here. I'm like, all right, this guy, one of his main things is like pull up from mid-range.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Another summer signing for Panαθηναϊκός that created a lot of buzz was the one of Kostas Sλούκας, because he played for rival, because, he's one of the most illustrious players in the EuroLeague. So you played with a lot of guys and against a lot of guys in the NBA. And I was wondering, do you think there's an NBA comparison for Slu? CP3, Jason Kidd, TP9. Does he remind you of anyone?
Yeah. It's funny because I thought of someone like when I first got here, but I would see him as like European Dragic.
European, like a Goran Dragic,
Goran
because
Dragic.
he's that's your former teammate, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Goran. Shout out to Goran.
Good. But yeah, I'll see that as Lucas.
Okay. All right. So before we go to the final segment, my favorite segment, which is the this or that, I got to ask you about the rivalry with Olympiacos. It seems like you guys put behind the loss at the Cup really quick. You go into Madrid, you win after so many years, and then that was big time. Then after the loss in the EuroLeague, you guys bounce back 2-0 double week, beat Red Star on the road, come back here, down 16, beat Barcelona. Have you guys learned anything from these losses, or is the mentality like, delete button, let's just move on to the next game?
You would think we would learn something from the loss, but I think with this team, I think that we move on pretty quickly and have amnesia to the previous game, which is good, but it's also could come to hunt us with having amnesia on the way that we lost and the mistakes that we made. I think we've got better as the season went on, but I think we could take another step on just correcting some errors and mistakes that we make during the game that caused us some losses, including me.
Favorite segment, this or that, to let you go? LA or Miami?
Miami.
Game winner at home in front of the fans or game winner on the road?
In front of the fans.
Jordan or LeBron James?
Whew. I'm going Jordan.
In-N-Out or Shake Shack?
I'm a Shake Shack guy.
Drake or Kendrick Lamar?
I'm going Drake.
Favorite holiday, Christmas or Thanksgiving?
Christmas.
Okay. Let's get, for our followers, por favor, let's get this here. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. What's this? This is mine? Is it good? Are we sure? All right, we appreciate your time.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much. We're going to give this to our fans. You got a lot of fans out here. Try to.
Where y'all get this jersey from? There's not too many of these.
No, I'm
trying to get some.